Hello. That's better. Sorry. Hey. I'm very professional. I can't move this thing. Not to worry. Not the first time I've had a problem with an erection. Hey. Sorry. If you're going to like that, the whole gag. No, so basically, is it just me? But I think it's unfortunate. Bill Clinton, he'll notice that actually he spent his time in office sandwiched between two bushes. So I know what you're thinking, especially in the front row here, you're thinking, John, he looks quite cool, wouldn't want to share a gram of coke with those nostrils. I can understand that, that's fine. Quite large, that's okay. I did actually get offered once to be in a porn film. It was a series of porn films, and basically it was called Nasal Intrusions. From my point of view, it just looked like a hell of a cock-up. Yeah, so I've got to check my hands. I've forgotten it all. Apparently I'm meant to be funny as fuck. If you come back another night, I'll be fucking class. So, any of you got a cat? Yeah. Two are responsible for a dog. I know, don't worry, I was. Basically, when I got my cat, she had the entire side was shaven. And basically, they've removed her uterus. So fuck off, right? I don't expect to go down and get a vasectomy and have you lot outside going, don't worry, keep it up, you're still a man. That'd fuck me right off, bollocks to her. The idea was, she had a hysterectomy because we didn't want her to get cats and stuff. So, I'm technical, fucking hang on, technical. So, basically, the idea was that she wouldn't get pregnant. But I'm not quite sure they actually ever took anything out. In fact, I'm pretty certain they put something else in. All the local tomcats in the area have since. Every month, basically she just starts to do this weird noise as she brushes past me. It's like, and I'll be honest, it freaks the shit out of me, so I just kick her out. When she comes back in, I've got to be honest, it's like sort of trying to peel golden syrup off a sponge. So, I'll shake my hand again because I've lost myself. Right, anyone here got kids? Anyone got kids? Yay, the pissed ones, yeah. Cheap midweek breaks. I was looking at my kids' clothes the other day, and on the kids' clothes, honestly, the label was trying to give me advice. Right, like I'm going to take advice from a piece of clothing which is probably made, about childcare, from a piece of clothing. And I don't know if you've noticed, I went back there because I forgot my line. Thank you very much. It's comic timing. So meta comedy apparently. So basically, yeah. Where was I? Clothing. I noticed that I was taking advice from a piece of clothing about childcare from a piece of clothing made. I've said piece of clothing a lot. So made in Chinese sweatshop. Yay! Oh, if you could come to all my gigs, that'd be great. It's like a pager. So what it actually said, the piece of advice it said, that's not on the hand. I'm just checking. What it said was, danger, keep away from fire. As if I'm going to give, thank you. But again, come to my gigs. Like I'm going to give my kid some petrol and some matches. Not when propane burns with a much cleaner flame. I'm not a monster. So, YouTube. I went on YouTube the other day with my kids and we typed in Elmo and Cookie Monster. What I was expecting was to be able to learn some letters with the Sesame Street characters. I was not expecting to see 10 separate videos of Cookie Monster being fingered by Tickle Me Elmo. It was just not right. I remember, sorry. No, Elmo, do the whole hand. Jim Henson used to. Yeah, thank you very much. Teenagers, it was all done by teenagers. These are all videos done by teenagers. Have they not got something better to do with their phones, computers and times? Between wanks, they've got better things to do. So, thank you very much. I'm glad you got came as well. If you could move to the front next time. Right, they're too busy staring at my nostrils. Call back! Sorry. So, I went to a wildlife park the other day. A wildlife park, it was in Kent. I'll be honest, I was attracted to the name. It was called Beaver World. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, John, how many beavers does it take to make an entire world? Apparently, 2. Not that impressive. Mind you, they had a pond and a dike. She worked in the cafe! Yeah, thank you very much, so I will be in a bit as well. But basically, yeah, I went to complain about the lack of beaverage to the person who owned it. And I said, look, there's no beavers here, there's not enough beavers, you false advertising. And he said, go try the cafe. Right, he's French by the way, not special needs, that's not where this is going. So, and I said, right, then he said, try the Battenberg. And I responded with, 250 years, and you French bastards are still trying to try the old mantra of let them eat cake to suppress the masses? I didn't really. What I said was, fuck off. Sorry. Sexual peak. Apparently, women peak at 35, men at 18. That scares the shit out of me, because at 18, my sexual performance was a pile of wank. There's another one. Fucking hey-ho. Stephen Hawkins. I love Stephen Hawkins, but if he's English, why the fuck has he got an American accent? I do love him. What really confuses me about Stephen, or what I really like about Stephen Hawkins rather, is that, do you know what, he's super intelligent, but when it comes to relationships, he's proved that everybody's a cunt. I got that in. So, I'll tell you why. Did you hear the last couple of years, Stephen Hawkins got divorced for the 2nd time? Does anyone know why?
Because he's a cunt.
Because he's a transsexual? That's a little bit unfortunate, he can't even get dressed. Basically, he was getting abused by his 2nd wife. I mean, talk about kicking a man with his batteries down. You know, to be honest, I felt really sorry, I felt really bad, I just imagined the situation. Oh, what's that, Stephen? You're going to report me for abusing you? I can't quite hear you. Anyway, thank you very much. I've been Jon M. Good night.